So this is how Helena got her name. Helena Ruth was worried. Today was the first day of the first grade. But that's not why she was nervous. It's because she was afraid that the other children would make fun of her name. "You have a beautiful name," said Mom. "It'll all be all right." But Helena Ruth wasn't so sure. "Good morning, class," said Miss Simmons. "Good morning," the children answered. "Welcome to the first grade. Why don't we start by all getting to know each other and sharing our names? I'll go first. I'm Miss Simmons, and I'm really looking forward to our time together." The room filled with excitement and chatter as one by one the children introduced themselves with joy and pride. Each child stood up and shared. "Hi, I'm Alexis." "I'm Thomas." "And I'm Brandon." In the back of the classroom, Helena was trying not to let her nerves get the best of her. Her legs shook as she waited anxiously for her turn to speak. Suddenly, the room grew quiet, and everyone waited for Helena to share her name. They all looked her way, but still nothing came out. "It's your turn, sweetheart," said Miss Simmons. So Helena took a deep breath. She stood and finally said, "I'm Helena Ruth," and sat back down. At first, no one moved. Everyone was silent. But finally, someone spoke up. "That's an odd name," Alexis declared. "I've never met a Helena," said Melanie. "It's like an old lady name," Thomas said. Now, said Miss Simmons, "we shouldn't make fun of others' names." At recess, the other children formed a circle around Helena and made up a rhyme. "Helena Ruth, Helena Ruth, tell the truth, tell the truth." "I knew they'd make fun of me," Helena Ruth thought to herself and ran away crying. At home, she told her mom what had happened. "They need to know where your name came from," said Mom. "Then they would stop making fun of it." "That's it," thought Helena. "I'm going to let them know that my name is special." The next day, the other children sang the rhyme again, but this time they were caught by Miss Simmons, and she was very upset. "I told you not to make fun of each other's names," she said. At that, Helena Ruth strolled to the front of the class. "It was my great-aunt named," Helena Ruth said, standing tall. "What was she like?" asked Miss Simmons. "Well, she was born on the island of Barbados. And when she came to the United States, she opened a very successful bakery. And people came from all around for her coconut bread, her guava, and sugar cakes. She believed that hard work pays off and that family comes first. And I'm proud to have her name." "Bravo," said Miss Simmons. "Is anyone else here named after a family member?" "I'm named after my Uncle Robert," said Bob. "My mother named me after her grandma," Gina said. "This is a great first lesson, honoring our ancestors. Family members who have passed away is a wonderful way to remember them and what they mean to us," said Miss Simmons. "One way is to give a child their name. Can you think of any other ways?" A few hands shot up. "On Father's Day, my mom always makes a peach cobbler. It was my great-grandfather's favorite dessert, Michael said. Our family goes to my granduncle's cabin in the summer. Dad tells us stories about how much fun he had with him as a kid, said Terry. It made Helena feel better to know she wasn't the only one named for a loved one who was gone. It's nice that you're named for your great aunt, said Thomas, smiling. Yeah, we're sorry that we made fun of your name, Alexis said. Now that we're all friends again, I just thought of a great homework assignment for you, said Miss Simmons, and the children groaned. You'll like this one. Everyone bring in a picture of a family member who is no longer with us, and we'll make a memorial wall and have a little ceremony of honor for them. Hooray! The next day, the children brought in photos of their aunts and uncles, their cousins, and their grandparents, and with her help, the children taped their pictures over the colored paper on the bulletin board. They pasted flowers, ribbons, and sparkles for decoration. And Helena Ruth's great aunt was placed in the middle because that's where the idea came from. And when they were done, they stepped back and they admired their work. We should all thank Helena Ruth for reminding us to honor our ancestors, said Miss Simmons. The children all gathered around, and this time they sang a new song. Helena Ruth, she told us the truth. Thanks, Helena Ruth. And that's the end. That's a very good question. What's your name? Hi, Avery. I wanted to become an author because growing up I didn't see a lot of books with characters that I felt like looked like me or represented my family and my friends, and so I decided to write my own. I'm 25 now. I was about maybe 12 or 13 when I decided that I wanted to write a book. Just this one. This is my first one.
All right.
A few people did. My grandmother inspired me to become an author. The story is kind of told through her perspective. And then the great teachers I had along the way, like Mrs. Letizia, inspired me to write as well. It is based on a real story. I actually wrote it about some of my experiences when I was around you guys' age. Well, I'm currently in school to be a lawyer, so I guess that's what I would be doing if I wasn't doing this. So my favorite book from childhood was The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
I love her.
And my favorite book now is called Leading from the Outside, and it's by someone named Stacey Abrams. To be honest, I don't know. I feel like I've been writing forever, so I just always liked to do it.
You keep a journal?
I do. I journal every day. Does anyone here think they might want to be an author one day? Oh, wow. Okay. A couple. So I just wanted to say that I think you guys heard my full name. It's SHAWNTEYANNA. It is very long. It's 11 letters. And when I was younger, no one could really pronounce it. And so I developed kind of just this like nervousness about it. I was always rushed to like say it before someone else could because I didn't want them to like ruin it. And I started to like resent it or not like it too much a little bit. So writing this book was my way of like kind of helping myself get back around to like being with my name and who I am. And so that's all I really want to say is just you guys are amazing. And always be proud of who you are and where you come from and what your story is. And I can't wait to buy all of your books.